So I'm just coming up to a traffic stop right before where the checkpoint is. Obviously you can see there's plenty of folks getting good coverage of video, communicating about what's happening.
And I'm sure none of these sidewalk SovCIts are gonna be part of the story, right? Well, frauditors, I guess. To be honest, frauditors and SovCIts are all the same to me. Dick flutes with way too much time on their hand, whistling how useless they are. All, of course, accomplishing absolutely nothing.
Seems there are two Manchester police outfits pulling over one Honda.
And I called in.
Excuse me, do you know what just happened?
Well, okay, so we were on the corner down there, and that guy was honking at us. He honked quite a few times.
The guy in that car?
The guy in that car, yep. And he was just like super stoked on us, so he kept honking his horn. There was a cop right next to him. I believe it was this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, it was this
The guy
guy.
who's inside that car? Oh, there's no one inside that car.
No, I don't know who it is as far as these guys, but it was
it's one of these guys.
That cruiser
Okay.
who was next to him in the turning lane. This guy went straight because he was in the lane to go straight, and this guy went from the turning lane, went straight illegally to pull him over. Because
Oh, you mean the cop?
The cop.
Drove illegally?
The cop drove illegally.
That's shocking. I've never heard of that happening ever in my life.
I know, right?
Off to a good start there with utter dipshittery. If a cop has to pull over someone, they have to move, you know. They have flashing lights and everything. They are allowed to do. Why are you guys so, well, utterly ignorant, I guess? Also, if you are completely distracted from traffic and honking your horn and you horning up some girls on the sidewalk with a police car next to you, he's definitely gonna pull you over because you're an idiot driving a 1.5-ton murder machine. Meaning it is kind of required to be in control, not just playing games. Not to mention all of this is third-hand information.
Wow, okay, so, and then it was unsafe driving, and then to punish the driver who was the victim, he pulled him over. I see.
Us, yeah.
Alright, great. Well, let me get some video.
The fuck did you just conclude there? The driver is the victim? Well, first of all, I guess the ladies on the sidewalk were the victim. But just because he pulled them over, he's suddenly a... You are a special kind of idiot, aren't you?
Be responsive and answer. Why don't you just request an attorney and stop answering his questions at this point? That's what I would suggest. You really don't need to talk to him at all.
You're being detained now.
Or just let him go with a warning.
Just verify if you're being detained or if you're under arrest. Officer, is he being detained or is he under arrest?
Hey, Mr. Sign Guy, none of your goddamn business. You are not part of this story. What is going on here? Why are all these idiots standing on the sidewalk giving information like there's some kind of sidewalk lawyer or solicitor? Whichever you prefer. What the fuck is this, man? This is just smelly and weird. I mean, look at them. There's probably some Glen Serio smell going on there. I'm not judging. I'm just pointing my finger.
This stop has gone on long enough.
I'm just going to say what I'm going to say, and, like, you can say whatever you want to do. But I'm just curious.
The right of people to be secure in their persons.
You don't need to answer his questions. You don't need to answer his questions. Invoke your right to remain silent.
Unreasonable searches and seizures.
Ask him if you're being detained or if you're under arrest.
No warrant shall issue,
Am I being detained?
Upon probable
Am I under
cause,
arrest?
supported by
Ask him, am I being detained or am I under arrest?
Hey, your supervisor's here.
I mean, are all these people just reading their papers? Just like, there's like oh, this is so goddamn annoying to listen to. There's like 4 different people talking at the same time, reading their stupid little pamphlets or things they printed out from Wikipedia or something. I mean, what the fuck? And this is just unacceptable. I mean, the density of stupidity right here. Gonna collapse into a black hole of dumb.
Captain's on scene.
Hey, you want to show me what you just handed that man?
Handed him a flyer about knowing your rights.
You
got Google Glass or something?
Oh, here we have a classic problem again. There's way too much noise in the video. The lighting is not correct. He is actually recording into the lights of the police cruiser at the back. Not to mention the quality of the video is 720p. I know this is an older video, But back then, there were cameras capable of much higher quality. I have them. Get some proper bloody cameras, man. What the hell are you doing with bloody little phone cameras? Little toy cameras. You like to pretend to be part of the press, but you have the crappiest cameras around, man. I can't even enhance... Not that isn't actually interesting what is on there. Who cares? So I did check out these QR codes. The one on the left goes to a list of officers of the local police department, I guess. And the one on the right is a website with a bunch of links to streaming services for police radios. So you can scan them from this video as well if you want to have a look. You know what would have been much more having a QR code to this bloody pamphlet?
Yo, brother, you do not need to answer his question.
You can keep it.
That's yours.
It's yours.
Listen, that tells you your rights.
Or not, because I can't make heads or tails from the video here. And I have no idea where it is. So, good job, Frauditors. It's some real professional dipshittery you got going there on the sidewalk. Is it me, or does this look like some kind of weird setup so they have content for their channels? It's really strange how they're all guarded here.
That's all right. Just keep reading it. Carla, back up. Paddy wagon. Yo.
Here's a good idea.
That's all right. Just keep reading the card. Don't resist. Don't open the door.
You stopped them for a civil violation. It's not an investigation.
Unfortunately.
Hey.
Is he being detained?
For honking? You're going to arrest him.
He's being arrested.
That's not how the law works. Sorry, you should go study a little.
What the hell was that? Did her brain just shut down?
Kidnap.
Just let him go with a warning.
Kidnap.
Hey, we want to hear. We want to hear what's
Kidnap.
going on.
I can't hear.
Can we get his license?
No, I didn't.
Wait a minute, did I just detect some self-awareness of these frauditors? They do understand they're annoying. Also, I still don't hear anything with your crappy little cameras. With the tiny little built-in microphones. Come on, man. And why would you need his license plate? What business is that of yours? Are you going to dox this man? None of your business. Now shut the fuck up, because we're trying to listen to what they're saying. Oh, get a shotgun microphone, mate. They're not that expensive, and they actually have better audio.
What was the reason for the stop?
I heard the man say I didn't refuse.
Oh no, how very interesting.
Pull over with a non-probable cause pull-over. There was a shot out of the dock and they feel lucky.
Did you consent to a search? Did you consent to a search?
These guys are not very bright, are they? The moment they arrest him, they're allowed to search his car. I mean, don't you guys even brain... I mean, it's getting ridiculous right about now. You got so many brains there and you maybe combine to one brain cell. It's impressive for all the wrong reasons. I almost ran out of breath there. So that's how annoying these people are.
I didn't see him consent to a search.
Oh, what's that? You didn't see him consent to a search? Well, how do you see something that is verbal? And it doesn't matter if they consent or not. They're gonna search your car if you're under arrest.
However, the car is being searched. Without consent.
I supported the guys.
You're suppressing freedom of speech.
Racial profiling.
I'm trying to hear him.
Sir, do I have permission to drive your car home?
So much to unpack there. First of all, freedom of speech. What the hell does that have to do with this? And racial profiling? I don't think you know what that means, do you, little boy? But hey, let's give some credit to the guy recording. He's actually getting annoyed by the other frauditors, or sovereign citizens. They're kind of doing sovereign citizen stuff while frauditing. It's really strange. But he's getting annoyed, which is at least something. And then, right at the end, you are asking him if you may drive his car home? Who the hell are you? This man doesn't know who you are. I'm trying to steal his car. Who the hell even suggests something like that to someone he doesn't know? Wait a minute. So this is all a setup. I see.
To drive his car.
Yeah, get his permission for that.
Nothing you can say that they care about. Stop talking. What is your name? Say your name out loud.
David.
Sir, can I drive
David.
your car home?
David.
Can I drive your car home so you don't have to
David.
David.
You want to drive my car?
Holy hell, man. Did you just try to dox this man? I mean, his name is completely audible on the original video. I beeped that shit because, I have some respect for people, I guess. A very foreign concept, alongside getting proper recording equipment and editing videos,
We have permission on video to drive his car home.
Yes. You can drive my car. You can drive my car. You can drive my car home.
Okay.
No. We shall do none of that. First of all, you're trying to steal this, I guess, intoxicated man's car. Second of all, now you're trying to get his address on video on the internet. Are you insane?
know you lost before you start barking out orders.
Or arresting people for honking.
Wait, can't.
I was gonna say 20 years ago, if you want to cut that.
Well, they have quarters to fill, and if they don't find people
Can we
to
get the
arrest,
suspect's keys?
how can they make money?
I'm sure they're gonna make a killing on this guy's fines. It's all about that, right?
Get another fine plus the overtime that you're earning. Big bucks in the night, huh, man?
Give it up to our boys.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
Woo!
Pardon me.
Where do you think I'm safe tonight?
Paycheck comes from. Breaking the dough.
So yeah, his sign says Fourth Amendment, dead ahead, and I'm not interested in what he has to pardon me for, or pardon the sergeant for. You, sir, are not part of this story, so what are you doing? I mean, he is the man with the sign. Apparently, he is the most important one of the sidewalk lawyers.
You need to be responsive from
Producing something. He on his vehicle.
8th Amendment of the New Hampshire's Constitution says you need to be responsive. You need to be responsive, Sarge. You're a shame to those chevrons.
Yeah, and you lot are a shame for humanity in general. Can you please exit the planet?
You're a shame to those chevrons, Sarge.
Oh, well, excuse me, you made a joke, right? Oh, let me help you out there. Ha 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 ha! That was so goddamn funny, I almost lost myself in that joke. Shut the fuck up, dude.
You're a shame.
Don't you mean you're ashamed for those chevrons? Now you fucked up the joke even. Well, to be fair, the joke was already fucked up, so good job making it worse? Well, now I am impressed.
G00348. G00348 is the tag of the police cruiser over which David is being called off. SUV G2369. The victim is 2102794.
Doesn't like to talk to the public because he doesn't feel like he's accountable to us.
Oh yeah, and in case you're wondering, that camera that you just saw on that gimbal, or camera rig, I don't think it's even a gimbal. But that's also a crappy consumer camera, with a tiny little sensor and a very bad consumer-grade lens. At least, get a freaking camera with a 1-inch sensor if you want to go in bridge camera mode. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I'm just getting fed up with this constant stream of crappy cameras. Even back then in 2017, when this was recorded, there were bloody good cameras. And these idiots want to do some frauditing? Well, go ahead. Get some bloody... I'm still ranting. Also, the rest of the video is just nonsense anyway. So, I'll do the YouTube endgame right here, right now. If you were a sidewalk lawyer, what would your sign say? Tell me in the comments. And on that, me getting annoyed at that crappy camera work and other crappy shit they're doing. Oh dear. Remember to tickle the bell and all buttons around, and then I will see you in the next video on Ragical Place or on this channel. Bye-bye. Heck, you could even get a FZ1000 with a 1-inch sensor or a Sony RX10. These are older cameras, very cheap right now, but they have much better quality than this crap. Yet they are still bridge cameras. If you want to have, well, you know. Also, I'll stop. It just annoys me to no end. These children playing make-believe with their little cameras that they are press. Fuck off.